camera enabled firefighters. We know you've been cooped up for a long time. With the state beginning to open up, we wanted to remind you to be vigilant and practice good hygiene and distancing practices. While you do your part, we'll continue to do our part to help your family stay safe as well. Let's take a look at some of the stuff we're doing. Here we have a firefighter in our station wear. This is what we wear during the day. Now we can take a look here. I'll pull this up on the screen. This is our firefighter that usually goes on medical calls. Simple pair of gloves and our medical equipment, and that was all we used to have. But now, advance a little bit for our new COVID-19 practices, and we have added a respiratory protection and eye protection on the firefighter. This helps protect our respiratory system and helps us stay healthy so we can continue to answer your emergency calls. Now, if we advance it a little further, we added a Tyvek suit to our firefighter. This firefighter is one of the firefighters that might go into a known COVID-19 situation or a situation of a highly suspect COVID-19 patient. This firefighter has the same eye protection and gloves, but now has added respiratory protection and splash protection with the Tyvek suit. Still carrying the basic medical equipment, and that could change depending on what we need for the day. We've taken these steps to protect ourselves so we can better serve you in your time of need. Now let's go back to our firefighter in station wear. This firefighter is about 200 pounds, and we do other things besides EMS call. So let's dress this firefighter as they're going to go to, say, a vehicle wreck. When we dress this firefighter up now, this firefighter now has their turnouts, their helmet, and their turnout gloves. This firefighter is ready for any sort of motor vehicle accident. This is what we wear to protect against cuts and abrasions, as well as it provides a thermal protection in case the car catches on fire. This firefighter is now about 230 pounds. If we go one more step here, this firefighter is ready for a structure fire. If you can see, the firefighter is now wearing an SCBA air pack, a face mask, and a hood to protect any sort of exposed skin in our respiratory system. This provides us thermal protection as well as the protection against cuts and abrasions in a structure fire. If you add a fire extinguisher or hose bundle, now this firefighter can weigh in excess of 300 pounds. So a 200-pound firefighter carries around 100 pounds of gear on a normal structure fire. And that can vary depending on what tools you need for the job. Now let's continue on to our wildland firefighter. Our wildland firefighters are set up to address fire in our wildland urban interface areas. These firefighters wear a lighter flame protective ensemble. It is designed that way to protect against flame, but it also is something that they can wear day in and day out in the heat. Wildfires typically happen when it's hot out, and so this firefighter will need to remain cool throughout the day. And so his gear is a lot less thermally protective, but it does provide some flame resistance to it. Firefighter also carries a pack on their back, which has things they may need, such as water, extra fuel, or our fire shelter inside. They also may carry a variety of different tools depending on what job they're going to be doing on the wildfire line. Moving on now, we can see that our water rescue firefighter here is dressed for a water rescue. This firefighter has a dry suit on with a life preserver, a helmet, and it has fins and a throw rope. Our water rescue firefighters are also trained on our jet skis. Our jet skis allow us to access areas on the river otherwise inaccessible to anybody by boat. So you may see our firefighters training this spring on their jet skis on Lake Elmo or possibly the river. So give us a wave when you see us out there. Now if we move on here, this is our technical rescue firefighter. Our technical rescue firefighter is dressed in a helmet, a harness, and rescue gloves. Rescue gloves allow the fingers to remain nimble while tying knots. The firefighter is also able to rappel down to a victim that may have fallen off the rims, or even go rescue somebody from the backcountry that may have fallen off their bike. This firefighter ensemble is something that you may see us in the newspaper when we rescue somebody from the rims. We throw up our Rescue Task Force firefighter. The Rescue Task Force firefighter is tasked with going into an active shooter situation. The ballistic helmet and ballistic vest provide protection during an active shooter when we work in close connection with the police officers. The firefighter also will carry an extra bag of bandages, tourniquets, and blood stop gauze. This allows our firefighters to go in with police officers and remove victims from an active shooter situation. And lastly, we have our hazardous material firefighter. This firefighter is in a hazardous material suit with air pack and a helmet. The other hazardous material suits we have are similar, but they provide advanced chemical protection. Our chemical protection suits range up to level A suits, which are completely encapsulating, which allow our firefighters to be protected from gases, liquids, and solids on a chemical spill. So if a rail car or a tank car tips over, our firefighters are able to go in, stop the leak, and prevent further damage to the city and the citizens in this town. So thank you for watching and learning about the many hats we wear. We are committed to your safety and our safety so that we can respond to your family's emergency. If there's a problem, we will respond and solve it to keep your family safe. So as buildings in Montana begin to open in stages, please follow good hygiene, follow state and local health guidelines, and remember to stay safe, Billings. Thank you.